Hello everybody and welcome to the video. And today I wanted to talk about Cody Rhodes' future in WWE because he's now being pushed to the stars now that he's moved away from AEW. AEW is the biggest star ever, like one of the top competitors in AEW, but I'm guessing he wanted to do something else. He decided to move away from AEW and go to WWE, and WWE want to cash in on that. The wrestling fans, Cody Rhodes going to AEW cash. So he's now going to WrestleMania after winning the 2023 Royal Rumble, and I'm guessing you're trying to push him like a star now after being a mid-card champion for the longest time. But yeah, let's get started. Cody Rhodes has been a mid-card champion for a majority of his career, only really winning like minor champions like the tag team champions, the IC championship. He's never been able to push over that limit to get to that main event unless he's with somebody who is a main event star. Cody Rhodes, in my opinion, is like The Miz, but without that championship match against John Cena at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes could have been in a career just like The Miz, but WWE decided to cash in on The Miz. They saw potential in Miz, but they didn't see potential in Cody Rhodes. So throughout the years, Cody Rhodes has been going through different gimmicks. Like he had the dashing Cody Rhodes. Then Rey Mysterio broke his nose, so he went to the undashing Cody Rhodes, putting bags over people's heads. And then he went to just Cody Rhodes. They had him team up with Goldust to go against the Shield, which is an amazing match. If anybody wants to watch that match, go watch it because it was really amazing. And then after that, Cody Rhodes, after going through some, I don't know what they did, it's been a while, so they made him go through like different changes, and they made him Stardust. Stardust was just a blatant copy of Goldust. They're trying to replicate it, but it just didn't work. And then after they split up, they still made him go with the Stardust gimmick, which made no sense in my opinion, because Cody Rhodes was Cody Rhodes. Like you can't put something on somebody that someone else already did. You can't do that. It just does not work. So after that, I think he believes he got released. He already asked for his release, and he went off to the indies, made a name for himself, joined the Bullet Club, met Young Bucks, met Adam Cole, met everybody in the Bullet Club. They had the All Out pay-per-view, and that did amazing, for indies. It did an amazing job at it. And then he went and started a company called AEW, which I don't watch a lot of AEW, and I do not watch much of WWE right now, but I have not watched a lot of AEW, so I'm not going to give the brief history of Cody Rhodes in AEW. I only know like a little bit of it. I know that he went against Brody Lee, rest in peace, and I watched the match, and it was an amazing match. And I'm so glad that I don't know if that was his last match before he passed, but it was an amazing match to watch. I watched it on YouTube, but it was an amazing match to watch. And then I believe he had the TNT title. I'll put it up on the TV, not TV, the screen, and you guys can correct me, or I'll correct myself. But he had a TNT title, and then he lost to somebody, and then I believe he was in the world titles picture, and I believe he had a stipulation when he won it that he cannot, if he lost, he cannot go for it again. And then after that, I believe he lost the match, and now he's just a mid-card champion, which was a good idea. I see why he didn't like it at first, but I see why, because Cody Rhodes, you can't just have your executive president of the whole thing win a world title. I didn't like that when WWE did it. I wouldn't like it if AEW did it. I'm glad they tried to, maneuver out of that to where, Cody Rhodes is the executive president, he's gonna win the title automatically. Like, this is not Triple H. I don't think you being the owner of a company should give you right to win every freaking title in the book, but that's just my opinion. So after that, I believe there was a news that he was leaving AEW. It was the biggest shock in the whole world, because I wouldn't expect someone who owned like an executive president or whatever it's called to leave a company they built from the ground up. There's probably plenty of examples, but I have never seen that. But after that, speculation that he was going to WWE. Granted, people have spoiled it for freaking crazy long. They spoiled the heck out of it. So I'm like, okay, he's going to show up at WrestleMania. And then they had it that Seth Rollins had a mystery opponent for WrestleMania. We didn't know. Granted, I'm pretty sure half the people knew it was going to be Cody Rhodes. But I believe when I watched it, it was so good, especially with Seth Rollins' facial expression when he came out. It was so perfect. The match was good. And they had a couple matches. They had a match at WrestleMania Backlash, which it was a good match, but you know, it was really repetitive of their WrestleMania match. Then they have a match at Hell in a Cell that freaking Cody Rhodes came out with a freaking purple blister on him after, I believe it was I don't know what could have occurred, but I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you can probably see. But after that, Cody Rhodes was out, and then he returned to WrestleMania and won the WWE 2023 Royal Rumble, which it was kind of predictable that he was going to win. I really wish they would have just not announced him before he would have entered. That would have been cool, but you know how WWE is. And now he's going to face Sami Zayn or Roman Reigns. It's probably going to be Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And I'm going to say that match between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes could be amazing or could be mid. There's no in between. But I can't wait to watch it. Here's the thing. I want Sami Zayn to win so we can have that compelling story, but they're not going to have Roman Reigns lose. Roman Reigns is like the new John Cena, apparently. Is the new John Cena. So, yeah, there's no way Roman Reigns is losing. But my thing is that the future of Cody Rhodes in the company is that he will be a undisputed World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns is going to take a few months off. Cody Rhodes is going to have a few defenses here and there, have some close matches with other competitors. Then Roman Reigns is going to come back around SummerSlam. He's going to fight Cody Rhodes again. Cody Rhodes is going to lose. Roman's going to have the title again. They're going to fight a few times. And then they're going to have a match where the losers cannot get another title shot. I think that's what they did with Brock, where you can't have a title shot because you already lost to Roman. And they're going to have that, and then Cody Rhodes is going to lose. And then Roman's going to win. And then we're going to have, Cody Rhodes putting over a new talent or something like that. But that's just how I picture it in my head. I would like to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think Cody Rhodes is going to be, champion for a long time, or they're going to have him go back and forth with Roman with the title? If you think the same thing, I can't wait to hear it in the comments. Give me your Cody Rhodes future, predictions, because that's my prediction. He's going to go back with Roman. Roman's going to come up on top again, and then he's going to be putting over talent. But if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, that's been me. See ya.